this community is about bridging the gap between, I guess, what they do not teach you versus what we're expected to know when we become adults. So something as simple as how to create a personal budget, how to plan for retirement and why it's so important, compounding interest, the pluses and the bad. Let's say you buy a house, what's some common home maintenance stuff that you need to worry about? And then a lot of like mental health in terms of visualization, gratitude, just importance of just getting sunlight and how it improves our mood. So yeah, we're just trying to honestly just help everyday people just master life with prioritization, accountability, and of course, resilience. So let's just dive into the community. I'll kind of show you a little bit about what it's about. This is like a little snapshot in terms of like what we talk about here. So there's like varying topics. Honestly, it's just everything about just being an adult. So just perspective is super important to survive everyday life in 2024. So like, is your glass half full or is it half empty? Which way do you look at it? The power of positive music. There's so many studies and a lot of it is kind of like a research base. My wife is a nurse and she's getting her DMP right now. So a lot of what I get is like her information where she's like super passionate about making sure that everything is backed by research and science. So the power of positive music, being okay with being misunderstood, rejected, and thinking differently. I think that is super critical. It's like, you know, F the common narrative and you don't have to fit in with everyone else. Like that's why most of us are on this community anyways and why a lot of us are on this platform. Eating organic, the importance of in terms of sticking to the sticking away from the dirty dozen for eating regular and eating organic, and then the harmful effects of pesticides and how a lot of this food in this country, I live in the United States, is honestly like literally filled with poison. So then we also do have the classroom. So the classroom, we are constantly updating the videos. So this is kind of what we have for now as of the time of this recording. Obviously, hopefully when you see it, there will be a lot more that's open instead of saying coming soon. But there's mental health and mindset, personal finance. I personally have my MBA and I am the CFO and co-founder of a roofing construction company. So I know a lot in terms of about managing finances from a personal level, also from a business perspective. Home maintenance, so running my own construction company kind of helps with the home maintenance stuff because that's part of what we do in terms of the residential side. Health and fitness, we do have some classes. Hopefully at the time you're watching it, it's already available. But a personal trainer just talking about nutrition, weightlifting, and just kind of living a healthy lifestyle, business and self-mastery, and then a book club. Those are kind of just like books that I've read over the years and I'm continuing to read, and then just suggestions from other people and just kind of reviews for like what could have like I guess, a positive impact on your life. The calendar is constantly being filled up. So this is just a start for what we have. Hopefully when you're joining, there's a lot more, but we do weekly accountability check-ins. There are weekly coffee calls in the morning, and then sprinkled throughout, there's going to be different seminars. So for instance, this coming week, I'll be meeting with a financial planner from Northwest Mutual and just be breaking down the whole, like life insurance and what are the different types of life insurance between whole and term and why it's important to know that and why everyone should honestly be planning for this. And it's really a lot more affordable than most people think. So just to show you kind of a little bit about what you get for joining the community. So within the budgeting class, you get this budgeting worksheet that's very intuitive. I'm saying like you literally put in how much you make a month and then just let's say you make any extra from your side hustle. And then just start putting in, you know, how much, 2,000, and then just kind of filling everything out. And as you see that everything starts to update on the right side, and then you can start shifting over in terms of, okay, I'm going to start saving 200 towards an emergency fund. Emergency funds are super important, so make sure you know that. And then just figuring out the percentages. And the cool thing about this is like, let's say you change your percentages to where it's like, okay, I need 65%. So let's say hypothetically $4,000 here. Was that 69%? Let's say you need 70% to live. You just update it here and it's no longer red as long as you can keep those numbers updated. So it's a very intuitive and super basic worksheet that I think is very beneficial and helpful. Talking about more, there's a class on emergency fund and why it's super important to have one, especially in today's day and age. And then just a little home maintenance checklist put together. So this is something you should be doing regularly, and we talk about that a little bit more in terms of the home maintenance section. In terms of the mental health, 4 important brain chemicals like dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, endorphin. These are all super, super, super critical. And then just how to know whether you have low levels and then what you can do to increase it. So this is just kind of some of the stuff that we talk about in Adulting 101. Love to see you and have you part of our community. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to send me a message privately or reach out. But no, I wish you all nothing but success and happiness. Peace.